already fallen in the mud because it's so slick here, and even all of the bypass sections are slick, deep. I don't know what we're going to do yet. We haven't decided.
Welcome to Journey Beyond Overland, the place where adventures begin. My name is Chris, and along with my husband Bill and our dogs Rue and Rourke, we love driving all over this beautiful country in these Jeeps to explore as far as they'll let us go. Last time we took you along as we explored the Albright Road and Dry Branch Roads in Vinton County, Ohio. And now we've made it all the way up that big hill to Lady Run Road. And I'll tell you right now, we have no idea what we're about to get into. But for the moment, this trail looks pretty darn easy, don't you think? If you turn left on Lady Run from where it meets Dry Branch, it is pretty easy for a while. And if you stay left on the main road, the likelihood is it remains easy all the way down the hill. But that's just not where Lady Run goes. It goes right.
Well, we've come to the challenging part on Lady Run Road, and we've discovered that there's a bypass around the worst of it that I've already fallen in the mud because it's so slick here, and even all of the bypass sections are slick, deep. In fact, this massive tree went down right here. Because if you look past this tree, there's a track over there as well, coming up from somewhere else. Because I could see you sliding since I slid straight down it. And you're a lot more weight. And you can see somebody came down here, and that's steeper than it looks. And they missed the turn and went that way. But you can tell that they went partway down this hill over here. This is the one that I actually fell on coming down because it's that really slick, nasty mud. I don't know what we're going to do yet. We haven't decided.
But by now, Bill knew exactly what he wanted to try, because he wasn't ready to give up on Lady Run yet. We were only just starting.
Stuck in some mud. You notice I'm wiping off the gimbal before I wipe off myself.
The obstacle-heavy portion of Lady Run Road is actually less than a mile long. But in this case, you might be able to walk that mile faster than you can drive it.
Maybe we should have followed the knot Jeep instead of coming down these crazy ruts.
Yep, the straight tread knot Jeep that we were following and almost missed the turn in.
Yeah, we did almost miss the turn in.
View out that way, but that's where the power lines are.
Yeah. This looks rather steep.
And I hope we don't start sliding two bags. This clay stuff on top of the rocks is downright slick as your bum found
It
out.
is very slick. I don't want to slide straight down the hill.
I was relatively level when I came out of that spot back there, and I couldn't get moving again.
Yeah.
At least it pans out a little bit right there.
Can you hear it? That is those power lines behind me. Going snap, crackle, pop. That's a lot of power.
you're getting smushy. It's like clay slippery goodness.
Yeah, the clay slippery is not fun. It's kind of scary, actually. Ooh, that looks like down and out and down and out. Hopefully it's just going to be flexy. Hopefully it's just going to be flexy.
Smushy.
Looks very smushy. Hopefully we're not about to have to winch somewhere.
It levels out so much like the water just sits here and smushes.
I think you're right.
It's all the mud and dirt.
No, you can't climb up on that.
It's going to get a little off camberish.
Oh, it's going to get seriously off camberish.
Yeah, I would not climb up on that wall. I don't think that's good. I just don't want to slam into that freaking big stump either.
Oh!
What's he dropping?
Yeah, that's a rub.
Easy girl now. Easy. Pull that mirror for me. Because it's arms with it. Although I wish I could see. Help me watch that slide and help me stop if things are moving.
Well, it feels bad. Feels very bad. Oh, I don't like how we're sliding into that. We've got a couple inches right now.
Come on, you're almost there.
Oh, it's going away. I think that was about a 30.
Yes, I don't like that.
Yeah, I didn't care for that lean either. I think it's the first time I've been in here for a lean like
I
that.
missed my anklometer.
The dogs don't care for it either.
Yeah,
They're
Rue's
looking
like,
a little bit
What are you doing?
like they're holding on for dear life.
Yeah, that's close to body damage right there.
Yeah, it is close to body damage right there. Hopefully that's the last one. Yep, we're definitely getting out and checking this out. Because I don't know about this one. Yeah, we thought the terrible stuff was behind us, but this may be even worse.
Looks like it's this way. I see tire tracks.
And I see tire tracks there too.
I just didn't want to commit to it and then not be able to back up.
No.
It almost looks like if they keep choosing a new way and it keeps getting washed out. Yeah, it's doable. Well,
You got the bumps down there.
it's a lot of beech trees to hit. You start sliding.
Because this one is probably a no.
Yeah, get the picture of all the car parts right here. It's tinted glass, tail lights, fender flares.
So this is what's getting left behind right here.
Somebody there, right there.
Somebody had a very bad day right there. This is another really steep one. There are 4 or 5 ways down this hill. It looks like people did not like the really steep rocky one that's over to my right. And so they started carving other ones down this hill. The problem is the 2 on the far left, they're so washed out you can't even fit down them. This one in the middle seems to be about the best option, but you even notice here, got a nice drop off. I'm slipping a little, but not like I did on that other part. Let me stand here just so you know how this looks. It's a little bit slick. It's not nearly as slick as it was up top. So that's a good thing. Because we don't want to just have problems running down here. I'm also going to pretty much put myself behind this tree so that if he starts moving, I can get out of the way. So Vinton County is really known for its more technical trails, mud, rocks, forests. There's a waterfall trail where you can drive up and down a waterfall. It's only an out and back though, so it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't lead you to any cool destinations. Can you drive a stock vehicle down here? Sure. Should you drive a stock vehicle down here by yourself on some of these trails that are listed on Onyx as blacks and blues? Blacks probably not. Blues depends on your experience level. you just want to make sure you're careful, have your recovery gear, have your emergency beacon, know that you can get out if something goes wrong, because some of this stuff is pretty slick, technical. Bill said probably what we've been driving today is up to a 7. 6s, 7s. This particular trail, 5, 6. He didn't have to put in his lockers on that last section. So usually when he says he's got to put in his lockers for some reason, he's like, that's a 7 just because I have to put in my lockers. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but oh, he's going to like this thing I'm just walking in front of right here. This is really off camber up here too. So just beware when you come down to Vinton County that this is not a pleasure cruise. This is not an easy Forest Service road. They have easy Forest Service roads down here, don't get me wrong. But that's not why people come here.
I don't know about you, but generally, this is not what I want my road to look like.
Yeah, I was not expecting this. I thought we were just coming down to the road, because that is really deep and it's swift right now. Yeah, I see tire tracks that go to here and then they stop. Well, let me walk it and then you think about this.
I'm gonna walk it too.
Okay.
I want to keep her in there.
Because right here it's not bad.
And
It's
we're
a little
not trying
swift.
to go upstream either.
No, it looks like we're going downstream. So this looks really intimidating.
Yeah, first thing I saw was like, oh my gosh, which is worse, going back up to the Chasm of Doom or this?
It's definitely pushing me.
Yeah, but at least it's going in the direction I want to go.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you were trying to go against this, which we're going to be here in a minute walking back,
Yeah, we are going
it
to
would
be
be
walking it
exactly.
back.
Well, I would rather
Getting
not,
deeper.
but I think I'm going to do it.
So far it's just up to our knees.
I just got to be ready to throttle so I don't just get set down that way.
Well, it's getting shallower already right here.
And there's rock, but there's no like big boulders I'm finding.
No, I'm feeling rock down there, but... You were saying? Because I see where it looks like somebody's driving in and out over there. The question is, from there, where?
I go like there, and this is here.
I sure don't see anywhere right there to get out.
This is not too. I mean, we are on the track, right?
Yeah, we're on the track. It's crossable. Oh no, I'm just trying to figure out where the exit is. All right, I think we found the exit on the other side. Here is the exit on the other side, which is not where we expected it to be, but that's okay. It's a little soft right here, and that's a little bit gnarly right there. And it almost seems like you need to go across. I mean, we'll walk back across and see if it's deep here, but you almost need to go across and come back up like that guy did.
Yeah, I might even just see if I can go across and then turn and walk right up to where we just did. It's still deep.
Because it's more still.
But yeah, there's not so much traction or current.
No, there's not as much current. It only
Even
went up to my
that's
knees.
nasty.
That's what I was just saying, is this doesn't even look nice.
I would like to find some logs and stuff to roll in that V-notch back there.
Yeah.
I don't think I can stick on the wall as slippery as it is right now.
I don't think you can either.
Yeah, it was just nothing but wishful thinking walking downstream back there.
Correct. I just want to make sure this is going to go right where we think it's going to go, and it's not going to do something else crazy.
Yeah, this is an example where it should be nice if someone was with us.
It would be.
Yeah, it's over if I can do the V-notch and the crossing of Doomliness.
Correct, it's right there.
That's probably one of the worst V-notches I've done and one of the worst river crossings I've done.
Well, and I think that V-notch, it's just so off camber. You're going to ride, when you fall straight into the wall.
The good part of
So this is the entrance from the other side of Lady Run. Coming straight down off of the main road, the asphalt, into this little area. There's room here to air up, air down if you need to. And then you go straight behind me into this mess, which is kind of deep on this one side, and straight across this river. The river looks really intimidating. We walked across it. Deepest part we walked through was up to our knees, It's kind of swift, but we think we've got a way we can do that part. Not as worried about that part, more worried about the V-notch before that. That could very well cause body damage to the Jeep. So right now, Bill is walking around trying to find some of these bigger logs and things like that in the area to put in this V-notch in the hope that it prevents him from body damage on the side. We actually considered with these two last obstacles turning around and going back up. The problem is we know there are at least a half a dozen obstacles on the way back up that would be probably places we would have to winch today. And we think we can get through these two. These two, those are known obstacles too, but you're going up them instead of down them. It makes it a completely different character.
The least of the evils.
I think this is the
5
least.
scary obstacles or 2? We're going to choose the 2 and hope it works out.
We've been through the other 5, but we've only been down the other
We're
5.
going to have to go against the gravity.
Yeah, completely different.
Flipping 30, 40 degrees up, probably.
Yeah. All right. Any famous last words?
I'm too hot.
You're too hot to have famous last words?
Yeah, thank goodness for air conditioning.
All righty. This is what we're headed down into. Ooh, massive V-notch. Put as much stuff as we can in here because it looks like a whole bunch of people have been rubbing against it right there. Yeah, I got a stick stuffed in there. Doesn't sound like it's leaking for the moment, but we gotta cross that river next.
Went pretty smooth.
It went very smooth.
She didn't complain. I felt it start to push just a little bit. I turned into it and it went.
Good.
It only came up past the door sill on the passenger side about 4 inches.
Okay.
But it did come over the bumper pushing the wake.
Got a nice wake picture.
Yeah, I didn't want to go any slower, but dang sure didn't want to go any faster.
There you go.
Glad that's over.
Yeah. And now, road, lunch, all that fun stuff.
And do as I say. You really shouldn't try things like that by yourself.
No, we really
How carry
shouldn't.
you are. I shouldn't either.
Yeah.
Do as I say, not as I do.
But it was either that or go back up those 5 obstacles that
Which
we were
you
not.
shouldn't do either,
No, we
so.
shouldn't. I wish we'd had other people with us this
four,
weekend.
Four
Yeah.
or 5 dumb things to do versus the 2, so we chose the 2 and it
Yep.
worked out. Good Lord's on our side today.
There you go.
After enjoying a creekside lunch, Bill and I decided to opt for some easier trails, blue routes called Camel Road and Blue Creek Road. Camel Road is fairly easy. You just follow a creek bed for a short time. But when you leave Camel Road behind and you start down Blue Creek Road, well, that's when things start looking decidedly different. Onyx reports both Blue Creek and Lady Run as level 6 trails, but Blue Creek, it's a moderate blue trail, while Lady Run is a black trail. Why is that? Well, I can tell you Lady Run fully earned her hard designation, and this trail, she hadn't given us a hard obstacle yet. But as everybody knows, sometimes obstacles come just when you least expect them.
So we've got two options right here. One is this kind of a V-notch, but kind of just a washout with ruts in it. It's pretty wicked though. And Bill's gonna go check out this bypass over here. See what we see.
After a quick perusal, Bill opted for the bypass because it looked a lot drier, even though it was pretty darn steep and off camber. Have you ever had one of those moments where you're so focused on one thing that maybe you overlook something that you really should have been paying attention to? Sometimes that'll happen when you're going off-road and you think you've looked it over carefully, but suddenly you realize you haven't. Right about here is where Bill is starting to wonder, did he really walk and pay attention to this entire bypass? Because this is not what he expected.
So what are you doing here?
I didn't know it was just so damn narrow.
This is very narrow.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think I should be alright, but I'm going to have to just come right past this trunk and keep my upper tire up here.
You are, and hope you don't slide.
I suppose if I get to the tree and she's going, I go right hand down.
That would be my thought.
But that's spooky right there.
That's pretty deep. That's pretty steep.
I don't know why I didn't even see that when I walked down.
I wondered. I figured you looked at it.
This is no big deal.
I figured you looked at it, but
Dang, I fucking need to get a helmet on.
you just have to go down.
If that were wet, you would be in trouble.
Do you need a new pair of shorts?
I don't think I've had enough stress for one day.
Yeah, I'd say that was not a 4.
No. And there's consequences. Even if
Very
it is a 4, it's a 4
serious
with consequences at better, at best.
Thankfully, the rest of Blue Creek didn't present any obstacles that gave Bill any more anxiety. Just a few little fun flexi parts. In fact, this trail got to be so relaxing and so easy that Bill even started singing again.
Never call me by my name, just Hillbilly.
Yeah, that's the only
What's that
line.
song?
That's the only line you used, and that's the only line you're allowed to use.
Alright.
Because I also have the entire version of "Oh Lord, It's Hard to Be Humble" from Utah that we didn't use. Because I just don't know where to use it.
I get so many verses wrong on that one, I think it's probably okay.
I don't know about that.
Because I can't remember all the verses for real.
That's
I kind of make it up.
Howl.
That's talking about love on the run.
Because I got this thing back here who's got mud all over her face. Poor girl. Poor girl.
If you've never been to Vinton County, Ohio, it's a beautiful slice of rural paradise. In addition to those hard and moderate roads, this area also has some easy, scenic Forest Service roads. Vinton County is generally better suited for a base camping mode rather than overlanding at dispersed camping. But if you choose to camp at a place like Altenbrauch Farms, it's going to feel almost the same.
I must have really worked these dogs hard because I got food right there. And this is what's happening here. He's still totally passed out sleeping.
Thanks so much for joining us on our adventure through Vinton County, Ohio. If you like this video, please comment, like, and subscribe. And if you'd like to know where we're headed next week, it might look a little like this. Have you ever heard of Dolly Cemetery, James Road, and Brady Road? Neither had we. But those 3 roads, they make a fun, moderate loop trail. Perfect for a day trip on the way home through Ohio. So if you'd like to see a little more of what Ohio has to offer, I hope you'll come back and join us then. But in the meantime, until you come back, I hope you go out and find your own adventure.